Okay, I'm here on another walk every day. Even if I'm not in my neighborhood, this is a long walk. But there's lots of things to see, like deer. You can't really see them, kind of laying down in the grass. If you can see them, oh look, one of them's getting up. It looks like a fawn, maybe deer. It looks like a doe. I don't want to mess with them too much, but you can see them. Pretty cool. Beats walking around in my neighborhood, going to Easy Mart. If you can't see them, then you don't have a hunter's eye, man. You should be able to see them. Here, let's zoom in. You see them now, right? Yeah, absolutely you do. No one hunts them here. They're just allowed to be. But yeah, this is a walk. I was listening to this Japanese band called Nemophila. They're really good. Highly recommend. Leave it to me to recommend a Japanese metal band. But I like to recommend things that are outside the box. Every reaction channel reacts to, like, every now and then, I guess, the mainstream stuff, but I like reacting to, like, obscure stuff, which I think some of the reaction channels have been doing that, actually, now I think about it. But yeah, if you need another metal band to listen to that's really good, Nemophila is one of them. I'm not gonna lead you astray. I know on this channel you guys don't really care so much about my fascination with the Japanese, but there are some metal bands that are definitely worthwhile. I'm gonna mention some, and you guys know who they are. Dur and Grey. Dur and Grey. If you don't know what Dur and Grey is, you're missing out. And then that's about it. X Japan, legendary. X Japan is definitely legendary. There's another band called Maximum the Hormone. They're really good. Problem is, it's hard to get their stuff because they're very on guard with it, copyright and all that. I'm like one of the few gaijin, that means white boy, foreigner, that can react to their stuff without repercussion. Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe they're waiting for me to set foot in Japan for a party. I don't know. I like to think that. Probably not. Let me dream. Can I dream? Of course I can dream. Every night. Get some wind. We're walking the full circuit. Carmel Drive. Oh, it's so windy. So windy here. Oh, man. We're walking the full circuit, which is about 5 miles. I'm so far away from the house. At this point, I have no choice but to continue walking it. So walking it I will do. Don't have any other choice, right? I'm going to pass out and call the wife and be like, I can't make it. No. That's weak sauce. If I do that, I might as well just sit in the cup chair and watch it get plowed by other white studs. Not going to do that. No. Not much of a lake, but you can see it there. Oh look, that dock almost makes it to the water. See that dock? The water would be up to it normally. Yeah, my dad was telling me about the rivers. The Nueces River feeds into this lake. You gotta feed into that river, feed into the lake. I don't know. Out of all the places that could use a biblical flood, I'm sorry for all those kids that lost their lives in the flood. This place could have used it for what it's worth. I feel bad talking about that, I really do. But do you think people are still going to be like floating down the river and partying and having a good time? I suppose they should at least pay respects to the lives lost. Anyway, this is a long walk. Don't think I'm going to record all of it. My cell phone doesn't have the space for it. If you ever wondered where your money goes when you support this channel, it does go to paying off debt, for sure. Kind of free us from old debt that we had, wife and I. Some of it does go to, obviously, liquor. But mostly to pay off old debt. Is this person coming this way? I don't think so. A truck's coming. He can run me over. Might think I'm a hooker. I wonder if he thinks I'm a hooker. Hey. Oh, he did not stop to ask. I was going to give him a discount on my $20 special. I was going to go $10. That's a low price. You want to see how low this water is? Look at this. This here is where you would go to set your boat, man. You'd go here. Carmel Hills. Slow, no wake. I don't think you have to worry about a wake, because no one can launch their boat. Huh, look at that. There's still some depth to it. I mean, you can see the water flowing, but not much. My dad tells me this is not the lowest this lake has ever been. So give it time. Give it time. Now we gotta walk this main road back to the casa. It's a long stretch. I don't think I would do this walk at night. Bobcats and cougars could come out. I've seen some buck. They just kind of ran away. I've seen some abandoned houses. And I did kind of venture into them. I should not have said that. I may or may not. I like doing that. I know it's very risky. I like venturing into like abandoned property, seeing what's going on. I've been lucky up until now, alright? I'm so lucky. Oh, that house burned down. Look at that. That's a burned down house right there. Meth? No. This neighborhood? Probably not. So out there. If you're out here, you're out of like nowhere, dude. Look at that house. Not even fit for Ethan Oliver Ralph. Look at that. Got a roof. Everything's torn down, burned down. I guess we could take a look at that. I mean, it's burned down property. What is there to be protective about? You could still smell the burnt. I mean, I'm not joking. I can smell burnt. Watch there be a body. Look at that. Just rubble, man. Someone's investment, someone's house just burned down. Chimney collapsed. Look, there's a bed frame up there. Is that a bed frame? No. Oh, this would have been one of those cool houses that had like an outdoor patio. That's what that is over there. See, that's how you know you're in Texas. If you see that furniture, you see it? With the Lone Star. You ever see that on the stream? You know they're in Texas. You ever see that in a video? I saw that once in a Ryan's Toy Review. Yeah. My kids used to watch that kid all the time. Of course they did. He was about like, I think 2 years older than my son, 2 or 3. And used to watch Ryan's Toy Review all the time. Didn't know that his mom was convicted for like shoplifting in Pearland, Texas, which is where we lived. Small world, man. But in their videos, there was this offshoot video that they did with, I think it was the mom's sister. And the background had like the Lone Star State symbol in a park. And I was like, oh, they live in Texas. Which kind of makes sense. When I think of Texas, I think of, well, I do think of people who are trying to find ways to make an easy buck. And getting your kid to play with toys for YouTube is an easy buck. For sure. But also deliver what the fans like, of course. There's a blue roof. There might be a blue roof is suspect. The blue roof's conspiracy, man. It's real. Look at that address, 679. Might be a politician. Look at that. I don't know. I'm bullshitting. Look at the house is all blue. Sus? I think not. I don't think there's a single Jew that lives in this neighborhood. Not that that matters. I mean, we got a long ways to go. I'm not going to record all this. There's no way. Phone can't take all the space. Too much. What I'll do is I'll end this video with a shot of me. Look at that sweat. And bring it back to the beginning. Yeah, Nemophila. Really good Japanese band. Highly recommend. Nemophila is really good. Nemophila. Oh, oh my God, I can't spell it right now. Can I really not spell it right now? Nemophila. Nemophila. Phila. Nemophila. Really good band. Highly recommend. They had a little bit of a lineup change because this one guitarist is Saki, is her name, Saki. She's really good at what she does, but she was only hired on as like support. But she was there for like 2 albums, and she was there for a while, a lot of support, and she wanted to do her own thing. She's really good at what she does though, so I support her in her career, but she did kind of leave the band kind of like, it kind of seemed abruptly. But I think with one guitarist, they're still pretty good at what they do. Able to make that thick metalcore sort of sound. So, but they don't really play metalcore. I mean, there's some of those elements are there. They're kind of all over the place, really. Some of it's very new metal-ish. Some of it's very like, oh man, I don't know how to really put it. But I really recommend that band, Nemophila. And of course, as always, there's Love Bites, one of the best bands out of Japan. If you're looking for heavy metal, and you like thrash metal, Love Bites, Warning Shot, give it a go. You're gonna love it. Love Bites, Warning Shot, or even Hammer of Wrath is really good. Oh yeah, really good. Anyway, y'all take it easy and have a stroke. No, have a good one.